What is she doing? She's going Super Saiyan. Oh, no. Oh, my God. This face. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Why is everything the death sentence? You like buy one, get one excuses? Me too, Penta. It's a good deal. Bang, bang, bang. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Or I will hold you in contempt, maybe. Oh. So silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did, tee-hee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Take that. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Yes. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. This is so dramatic. I love this. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is in the recording. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defense and the victim. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Hi. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! That's lawyerist. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Ah! No crocodile tears here. I'm the one that gets to cry. You're lying. You're making the judge sad. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Because I don't think she did the murder. She was in the right place to phone it in and needed the alibi of being in her hotel room. Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? No, it's actually quite illegal. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Aha! And now you're going to say... Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold? If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I didn't say she murdered him. That has nothing to do with it. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Ms. May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Okay, let me see what I got here on profiles. The bellboy is just a bellboy. I don't know that I have any other... The floor plans corroborate anything? That is interesting. Because she would have seen the phone. Okay, maybe I'd like to examine her continued. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand. There was no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh, think this can't be the end, but I'm out of evidence. Oh. Oh no, I've messed up terribly. Wait. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, should you question the bellboy and Miss April's alibi prove to be solid, then the default, she'll be guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth. He's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Yeah. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We got it. We got it, chat. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He brought tea and cookies with him? This feels like a weird game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering. Definitely more Yu-Gi-Oh! Than Magic. Magic is American. I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. But cheese set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe that I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Ha ha! Right, I'm ready. This is it. There's my connection. So, delivered 9 on the dot. Precisely at the requested time. And delivered it to her herself. Okay. I need to go back one, I think. I think this is where it is. Your Honor, oh no. Dang it. Okay. Well, it's this. She died right at 9 o'clock. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Oh no, I'm doing bad. What? How, though? You delivered it to her herself. My law HP. Yeah, it's hurting. Iced coffee. Precisely at 9 o'clock on the dot. Maybe that? I don't know. I'm gonna lose. Oh my gosh. Load. All right, we're gonna skip back to where we're at here because. Okay. Oh, we still have to like. Okay, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip through all my Detective Gumshoes voicing. Give me the bellboy. Give me the bellhop. Okay. All right. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, you will recognize that she was not the killer and is thus innocent, and therefore, you have to accept a guilty verdict for my FA. That's not how the court of law works. Gotta accept the condition, though. Fool. You fell right into my trap. You activated my trap card. My grandfather's laws have no losing cards. Okay, Hotel Bellboy. Let's do it. Let's question him real fast. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, his testimony. So, all right. What's the crux here? So he's head bellboy, in business for 40 years. Call was after 8 in the evening. It's time to cross-examine! I believe I received a call from Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee, brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see the defense may begin cross-examination. Okay, I must need to press. Okay, so... Hold it. You're sure it was her? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. An embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Hold it. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock. The time of the murder. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Finally, you understood. The bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. So there's the check-in. There's the room service. Can I, like, save right here? That would be great. Okay. So let's see. What details did we have here from her bed? It was pretty normal. I guess we're not really interested in... We could question when she checked in, but I don't think that's fruitful. Gotta be the room service, right? Tell me again about her room service. Again, sir, at exactly 9, the guest had requested an iced coffee. $18 was the charge. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Objection. I object. That was objectionable. I object by reason of objection. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Well, yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, didn't ask. Nice try. You're on the witness stand. You're supposed to provide that voluntarily. Yes, quite indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... What? He's leading the witness. That's a violation. You fool. You can't coach a witness like that. I've done it. I've won. Yeah, we haven't won. But Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer, or connected to the case, as you would say in a normal trial. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the guy? The man who checked into the hotel. What? Why is that shocking? What? As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in that room at the time of the murder. My, what convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? But the divine beak of justice eats bread at all hours. After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Ms. Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Yay! We did it! Woo! We got recess. You were amazing in there, really. I think we might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know. And that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his with his eyes wide open and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. Huh, if you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, you go back to jail because you didn't watch the full trial, I guess. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Okay, this should be a save point, maybe? Full record of her testimony. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Okay. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. She doesn't belong in the detention center. Okay, there's the to be continued.